Hello?
Hey,
Hi.
can you make me coffee, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna make coffee too. I'm just filming something. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can tell from the title and as you heard in my last video, we are doing an unboxing today, but it is not a new bag. It's just a bag I exchanged, but because I didn't do a formal bag unboxing for this particular piece, I figured it's a good opportunity to do so. So that is in today's lineup. And just so you guys have a quick rundown so you know what you're getting yourself into, we have an unboxing for this one. I'm going to be going over how the whole return and exchange process was, going to the mall during this time of slow reopening, lockdown, quarantine, and just to kind of highlight a few things about the new bag that I got. And yeah, it's not going to be a formal review of the medium large classic flap because I am just opening it up, so that will have to be at a later video. But I did do a bag comparison with the medium size and the jumbo, and I will link that down below and also up here if you guys are interested. Just wanted to share a couple things with you guys so you know what you're getting into. But as you can see, we are back at this setup that I used for my bag collection video. Thank you again so much for all of your love on that video. I had to refilm it, so I'm just really glad that you guys were really responsive to it and that you guys love the quality of it. Before we get started, if you guys are interested in bag related videos, unboxings, reviews, shopping hauls, vlogs, travel, lifestyle, fashion, decor, cover all of that on my channel. So please hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so that you know when I post new videos. And also feel free to check out my Instagram where I post every single day. And clearly I love neutrals and all that stuff. So that is it. Let's get started with the unboxing. Okay, so this is the bag. I already took off the ribbon that goes on the handles. So I'm just going to take out the box now. And here is the box with the beautiful packaging. Just going to remove this camellia flower here. And so the great thing about going in store was that they did have two classic flaps in stock, so I was able to pick the one that I liked best. So I always prefer to shop my Chanel pieces in store if I can, because the two that I was able to pick from, I could see that one was a little bit more matte than the other. So here is all the packaging. And I made sure to take a look at the chain to make sure that everything was perfect. And this is the new classic flap that I have. I will say that if you can keep all of the packaging from your purchase, please do so, because it does help your resale value in the future. When you are buying a classic flap, you do get this paperwork with it. The first one is just like the little receipt thing. It has the camellia flower, and you also get the booklet. I showed this in my comparison video, but you also get the booklet that shows the history. I also did get a little certificate from my essay. I have my name on it, the date of purchase, and the serial number. So this is just kind of like a really nice way to really authenticate your bag and the transaction. And I also have my cleaner case. This is just a nice cloth to make sure that you can polish and maintain the quality of your leather after you've used the bag for some time. It should come in like this plastic seal. I think the other one was just thrown in the box because it came from the bag that I had returned. So if you guys didn't know already, my other bag had to go back because there was some fraying on the chain. I'll insert a photo here. And just so that we go over a quick little timeline, because I did have people asking how I was able to get a Chanel bag during quarantine. I think it has to do with my purchase history with my SA. So I was able to text her, tell her that I was looking for a classic flap before the price increase, and she was able to process the transaction for me. We communicated over the app. I have a profile on the Chanel app, and she basically just sent me a bill. It was like a pay link, and I was able to purchase and pay for the bag, and then she sent me tracking information and I got it within like 2 days. It was just nice to be able to place the order through her because I just love shopping with her. Just to reiterate, I think it's really important to stick with one SA when you are shopping because developing that kind of really good relationship ensures that you'll be taken care of in case something does come up. So because of my purchase history with my sales associate, I was able to order the bag, and I should have paid close attention to the chain, but I didn't. So I was about to take the bag out and I noticed the fraying and I texted her immediately. I think it was about a week after I got the bag, and I guess she sent it to her manager because they were still working from home at that time. This is probably already the first week of June. And she told me, you can ship it back and we'll send you a new one. But then I asked, is it possible for me to just hang on to this bag and exchange in store when the boutiques reopen? So I had no idea when that was gonna be. Ended up holding on to the bag for most of June, and June 29th last week was when the boutiques reopened. The reason why I wanted to go day one was that I didn't know who else was shopping for a classic flap, and it is hard to get inventory of it sometimes when people just are constantly shopping for these pieces. So I was able to get an appointment. Marco and I went, and I just had to wait outside until she was available to help me. Basically, they had like these Purell stands in front of the boutique. You had to sanitize before you went in, and they also wiped down the surfaces before you kind of just have a place to sit. They were really strict. You have to keep a mask on at all times. But I felt really at ease when I was there. And she just took a look at it, the issue with the fraying, and was able to bring out 2 classic flaps for me to choose from. And they were new shipment because they came from the white box that they get mailed in, and they were all still wrapped up. So it was nice that I was able to take a look at bags that I know no one else has seen before. Honestly, like, I was not so upset about the issue because I was able to make an exchange and pick out a bag, but also the fact that the original one that I got was made in Italy and the new one is made in France. So, I mean, there isn't a huge difference. It's just personal preference. Of course, Chanel is a French fashion house. I want to know that it was made in France. So yeah, I mean, it still smells super new, like fresh out of the box. So I'm letting it air out a little bit. I did order an organizer for this one in the wine color from Samorga, so I'm waiting for that to arrive just so that I can kind of maintain the interior of the bag. There is that beautiful burgundy color, and just really excited to start using this. Between the 2 that I was able to choose from, the other one was a little bit more matte. The caviar wasn't as shiny. You can see that this one has a little bit of a shine. I think my jumbo might have a little bit more of a shine than this one, but I'm still super happy with the one that I ended up with. And I think at the end of the day, you just need to be really happy with your purchase because you are dropping X amount of money. You want to make sure that you are getting your money's worth. So I think it's always good to be able to work with an SA that is there to ensure that you are happy with your purchase. And that's always the case with my SA. She's the one that sold me my pearl bag and my DeVille, and now this one. So really happy with the transaction, and I'm just so excited to finally start using this because the original one was really just like sitting on my shelf all of June. So for the exchange, because the bag that I got was purchased before the price increase, and this one is technically the newer price, they just needed to do a price adjustment. I don't think that should be an issue if the reason your other one needs to be exchanged is from a flaw from production. I'm just really glad that it all worked out and really excited to take her out. So that is essentially it, I think, for this video. I didn't want it to run super long. Again, this is not going to be a like full-on review of this bag because again, I want to show you guys wear and tear after I've used it for some time. If you guys have any specific questions on the classic flap, be happy to answer them. Just leave them down below and I'll try and get an answer to you guys if I can. Just in general, the whole process of going to the mall and shopping was really easy. You just gotta make sure you wear your mask. Schedule an appointment if you can. So it's always good that when you go to a boutique and an SA is helping you, if you liked your experience with them, grab their card because, you know, that kind of loyalty just really does go a long way. I think that's pretty much it. I really need to go get coffee, so I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Your love and support mean the world to me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!